process is you take the walnuts and you actually grind them down to this consistency. So the whole walnuts are right here. And then we take them and put them in the food processor. Put the lid on. And let's see if we get it on right. Here we go. Let's see, we got to go this way, I think. Oh, I know why. Okay, there we go. Now I'll go ahead and pulse it. Turn this lid this way.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. That looks like the right consistency. All right. So the recipe calls for how many pounds of walnuts?
2 pounds. I'm not going to give my recipe away. No,
okay. So
no,
2 pounds, right? 2 pounds of walnuts.
No.
And how much cinnamon?
About a teaspoon.
About a teaspoon of cinnamon with the walnuts, right? After they grind them down, right? And how much sugar goes in there? 3 tablespoons of sugar. That mix in with the walnut as well.
Together.
Mix it all together. And this is the filling for the baklava, right?
Okay, this is it.
That's easy.
Now we're gonna go make the honey.
This is the easy part. Who taught you this recipe?
My friend's mother, 93 years old.
This is not your typical baklava. This is a different version of it. Same taste, but not as dense.
Okay.
All right, what's the next step, Ma?
This is the walnuts. The next step is my syrup. 2 cups sugar.
And this is going to be the syrup for the baklava, right? After you pour it over top. 2 cups. That's pretty good. And what do you add to the sugar?
Nothing. Just 2 cups of water.
1 cup of water, 2
I mean 2 cups sugar and 1 cup of water.
All right. A little more, right?
That's it.
Okay, now you put the sugar and water on high heat. Bring it to a boil.
No, bring it to boil.
Yeah.
And then you reduce it to simmer for 10 or 15 minutes.
All right, bring it to boil and reduce it to simmer for 10-15 minutes. So we stir this through the process, Ma? Let the sugar melt?
Yes. Bring it to boil. I don't want it to boil like this though.
So once the sugar's dissolved, we want to put it down to simmer for 10-15 minutes after the sugar's dissolved. You're helping in the kitchen, since you're helping in the kitchen here, making
I'm the little
baklava.
butter maker.
You're the butter churner. So how much butter are you using, Bill?
2 pounds of butter.
2 pounds of butter. So
Salted.
Salted butter, and then what are we going to do? Boil it down to clarify it?
You got it.
All right. So what do you got, a pack of filo dough?
1 pound filo.
1 pound of filo dough. Thin, thick?
Medium.
Medium. So
Number 7, I think.
number 7, okay. We'll take a look at the box here. Number 7 filo dough. There's the filo dough. And right on the side of the package, I believe it's on the other side here. Oh, there's number 7 right there. And then it tells you the different thicknesses right there. Now you unwrap the filo. What's the Do you need a knife?
I'm gonna get a knife, yes.
So you're cutting a lemon for what? Does that go in the
This half a lemon
Yeah.
gonna go in the
sugar water,
syrup.
in the syrup?
And you're gonna let them boil that good.
Just a half a lemon?
Half a lemon only, we don't guess. I didn't cut it half.
So you're gonna let that just cook for about another minute,
Yeah.
and then remove it from the heat.
And then I put the honey in.
Ah,
1 cup honey.
and with the syrup.
And with the syrup, yes. Here, 2-pound butter, melt.
Now you're melting the 2
Clarify,
pounds of butter.
that's all you say,
You're
clarify.
gonna clarify the butter.
Yeah, don't burn it.
All right.
And then see this is almost 1 pound at 16, it's 2 cups, right?
2 cups of
So I'm
what
gonna put exactly half.
What kind of honey?
It's orange blossom honey, pure orange blossom honey.
Okay.
When you do this,
Once you put the honey in, you just wanna.
μην το κάνεις αυτό. Έτσι ήτανε. Okay.
So after you incorporate everything, you let it cool completely,
Yes.
right? So what do you cut the filo dough in half, Ma?
You cut it here.
Just eye it up. And then half again.
That's a good one. You know, I mean, the positive surprise, I think you have Jake Bruno. I really was not expecting him to be drafted where he was. This is a kid that when he got this NBA, I don't think Apple's going to be his after first round. Now, he's the second corner that goes in the draft. I think it's outstanding. I think those
You
two
can go on the other side of it.
Bruno, that to me, those are massive surprises.
If you were a billboard for recruiting for Jim Harbaugh, you say, look at what I was, and look what I was able to help get him to do.
You know, I think Aaron Burbridge, Michigan State wide receiver, I think his final year was so good. And I think a year ago people said, who is he? He's sort of a Marshall guy. He had a great season, played well on special teams, made some big time catches and key games. And I think a lot of people have thought, you know what, a lot of receivers that aren't dynamic, he just slid down on draft day. And while I still think he has a covered a long career, it's obviously tougher when you're a 6th round pick.
Quarterbacks are always the talk of the town, and the Big Ten, you know, we've heard Hackenberg would be drafted. We
Fill up
don't know
this
where.
like that.
Hackenberg goes 2 rounds ahead of
And you got it half
Well, I
again.
think there's 2 reasons here. I think firstly, if you look, there were concerns about Cook in terms of being leading in the locker room. The fact he wasn't a captain.
You overlap all the 4 sections.
Just are concerned about
Okay.
that. And I think the other side of this is Cook is sort of a finished product in terms of technique and fundamentals. Whereas
Not
Hackenberg
too
is so raw.
big, but not too good. Okay, I do that.
You're right.
And I put him in here. And I cover up until my butter is ready. And
So when
you
you-
see,
when you
when
boil
you
the-
see a clear bubbles coming up,
Right? Then it's
and
clarified.
Yes.
All the salt's at the surface now, so that's going to
Yes.
sink to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you have the clarified butter, you have your
My
filo
walnuts,
sheets, your walnuts. You're going to set 4 sheets out.
because they dry fast.
Got to be quick, or they'll turn brittle. There's Bill in the background, half asleep.
You cover that.
And you brush it with the clarified butter. Just a light coating.
Yes. Time for the walnuts.
You don't put a lot, right? You just
You gotta put in just enough, to κάνεις wrap. About a tablespoon maybe.
It looks like maybe a tablespoon and a half.
And you gotta leave an inch on the bottom and an inch on the top για να το κάνεις wrap. You taking it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we start like this. The bottom.
Another.
We go over like this. I'm lefty, so my own cut stuff. Flip one over.
So every fold you're gonna
Butter.
Apply
the
butter.
Size, yes. That makes the baklava, you know.
the last fold. And we roll them up. And we repeat the process over and over again, right?
Until we're done the whole tray.
All right. After all the baklava's in the tray, right?
Yes.
Then you take the remainder of the clarified butter, right?
Yes.
Not the salt, and you put it on the rest of them, right?
Yes. And you brush all of them.
In the meantime, the oven was set on 350 degrees,
And takes 20 to 25 minutes.
20 to 25 minutes cook time. All right, we have the oven set to 350, right?
Yes.
And we open the doors. And I put it in the middle rack. And say goodbye. All right, it looks like it's all done. They got nice and brown. Go ahead and remove them from the oven. Beautiful. This is how it's supposed to look. Excellent. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, as soon as you pull it out of the oven, you put the syrup that we made right on top. With the convection oven, it only took, what, less than 15 minutes, right?
Yes.
Took care of about 5 minutes before.
You think?
No, Billy.
They look good.
Άστα μου να λέει αφού ξέρει να ψήνει κιόλας. Μόνο να τα τρώει ξέρει.
Salt.
Να τα αλήθεια.
She wants to go to the cemetery, see Nick Malice's grave.
Για μην ξεχάσεις.
We're going to save that half of the tray for Renee at Rim Cafe.
You do whatever. I'm not gonna be here today. No. Ah, Papa. Here I go.
Every last drop, huh?
Yeah, I gotta do that.
It's measured out to the,
And that's it, right?
yeah,
Now we just wait until they cool down.
And put them on the paper plate.
Put them in the paper cups, the cupcake cups.
Yes.
All right, that's the end.